The People's National Movement says it supported the declaration of the state of emergency as an extraordinary measure to tackle gang violence and escalating crime. But the party now believes the emergency powers have extended well beyond that original objective.
That as of today, we, under this government in Trinidad and Tobago, we have existed under a state of emergency where certain constitutional rights are being stymied for 297 days out of 405 days in office. And with the current extension of the state of emergency now, the figure will increase to 397 days out of 505 days in office. Practically nearly 80% of the time this government has been spent in having Trinidad and Tobago placed under a state of emergency.
Scotland argued that the prolonged use of emergency powers has increasingly affected the rights of citizens and questioned whether the country can continue operating under what was intended to be a temporary measure.
What we have found happening now is a focus on individual dissenters, persons who are expressing views that are contrary to the government, and the use of the state of emergency regulation powers to silence citizens from expressing dissent against the government.
He says there are many outstanding matters to be addressed by government.
We have not been provided in terms of accountability, in terms of the cost of this ruling state of emergency in Trinidad and Tobago. We went to Parliament for the midterm review, and we found out that $500 million was placed for overtime of police officers. That is $500 million. It's a whopping sum, and I can tell you that it must be correlated to the extended states of emergencies.
Scotland also addressed questions about whether the PNM intends to challenge emergency measures in the courts. While noting that the former opposition frequently pursued legal action during the COVID-19 state of emergency, he said the PNM is taking a measured approach before deciding on its next steps.
We are carefully considering a challenge, but we want to do it in a way that is responsible as it relates to balancing the rights of the citizens, exactly what the Law Association said, and balancing our fundamental rights, because we are responsible opposition, and we know that legal matters are costly, and we must be responsible and send the right signal to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. But the challenge, because the team is looking at it, has not been ruled out.
Urvashi Tumari, Rupnarayan, TV6 News.